Tambourine's energy beam erupts in a blinding explosion, tearing the forest apart as Goku's broken body is hurled into the trees. Master Roshi grips a paper marked with a chilling symbol, his eyes widening as Goku stands ready, unaware of the horror closing in. Tambourine clutches a stolen Earth Dragon Ball, coldly presenting a list of martial arts masters marked for slaughter to King Piccolo. Tambourine plants his feet on the ground as Goku readies himself atop the flying Nimbus, his muscles locked with deadly intent. Tambourine flaunts the Dragon Ball in his grip, and Goku's fury ignites as he demands answers for Krillin's death. Goku roars in rage while Tambourine stands unmoved, the memory of Krillin's lifeless body from the tournament flashing behind his eyes. Tien Shinhan and the others sit in stunned silence, grief hanging over them as Tambourine lurks ominously in the background. Tambourine's crushing blow sends a fighter reeling, the man trembling in terror as sweat pours down his face. Tambourine does not need overwhelming strength to break a fighter. He proves that fear alone can finish what a punch started. Desperate and cornered, the fighter lunges at Tambourine, only to be struck down from above in a single, brutal motion. Tambourine drops into a crouch, sneering toward the camera, while Goku's forehead pulses with barely contained rage. Goku points at Tambourine, vowing revenge for Krillin, then explodes forward in a burst of blinding speed. Tambourine snatches Goku from the air, gripping his throat and hoisting him effortlessly off the ground. Master Roshi drapes a cloth over Krillin's body, his face hardened with grim sorrow as he looks away. Tambourine's strike launches Goku skyward, spiraling toward a jagged cliff as the flying Nimbus races to catch him. Tambourine unleashes an energy wave that shatters the flying Nimbus into a fiery burst of light and smoke. Tambourine did not just injure Goku's body, he stripped away Goku's only lifeline in enemy territory. Goku plummets through open sky, weaving desperately through a hail of rapid-fire blasts as the forest blurs beneath him. Tambourine's whip-like tongue lashes out, snaring Goku midair before slamming him violently into the earth below. Goku rises on shaking legs, breathing hard as Tambourine mocks him, then erupts in a blazing red aura of fury. Goku storms forward with a flurry of punches, every strike absorbed effortlessly by Tambourine's guard. Tambourine's massive energy beam detonates across the clearing, engulfing the forest in a wall of fire. Goku collapses in the scorched grass, battered and unconscious, as Tambourine looms above him preparing the final blow. Tambourine toys with Goku because he sees no threat left standing. That confidence is the same flaw that costs villains everything. Tambourine's kick sends Goku's limp body crashing through the trees, deep into the shadowed forest. Tambourine watches the wreckage from above, convinced Goku is finished, before flying off to report his kill. Master Roshi grips the dragon radar tightly, his face grim as he warns the group that Krillin's killer is still hunting. Bulma screams in terror while Ulan and Puar tremble beside her, the weight of King Piccolo's threat crushing their hope. Nightmarish silhouettes flash across a burning sky, a chilling glimpse of the devastation King Piccolo's forces are capable of unleashing. King Piccolo studies his surveillance screen, marking off martial arts masters one by one as targets for extermination. Master Roshi grips the radar with white knuckles, urging the group to move fast before more lives are lost. Tien Shinhan stands rigid beside Chiatsu, his stoic silence masking the dread of what King Piccolo's army might do next. The group locks eyes and nods in unison, bracing themselves as they commit to a desperate, dangerous plan. Tien's calm exterior hides a warrior's math. He knows silence, not panic, is what keeps a fighter's mind sharp before disaster. Pilaf's flying base cuts silently through the night clouds, carrying King Piccolo's forces ever closer to their next victim. King Piccolo cackles as he clutches the 4-star Dragon Ball, savoring a victory he believes is already inevitable. Tambourine unrolls a list of names before King Piccolo, while Mai, Pilaf, and Shu watch in nervous silence. Tambourine slaps posters of martial artists onto the airship wall, sneering as he marks each one for slaughter. Tambourine holds up Krillin's photo, laughing coldly as he relives the kill, chilling everyone else in the room. King Piccolo demands an update from Tambourine, pressing him on how many targets remain before the hunt is finished. King Piccolo scowls from his throne, snapping out orders as his patience for delay grows dangerously thin. Pilaf's airship drifts above the clouds, its monitors glowing in the dark as King Piccolo's reach extends further. A tranquil temple comes into view where King Chappa's students kneel in disciplined, meditative rows, unaware of the danger closing in. King Chappa demonstrates a precise strike, then freezes as a winged shadow descends into the temple's sacred light. Tambourine lands inside the temple, fixing King Chappa and his students with a cold, predatory glare. Tambourine tears through the students with terrifying speed, each strike landing with surgical, merciless precision. King Chappa crumples to the floor, defeated, as his students stare in horrified disbelief at their master's fall. Tambourine does not linger to fight fair. He proves that speed and surprise can dismantle a master's discipline in seconds. Tambourine looms over the fallen students, satisfaction spreading across his face before he turns to leave the ruined temple. The scene cuts to a packed boxing stadium, where Pamput is crowned victorious under blazing stadium lights. Pamput raises his fists in celebration, completely unaware that a far deadlier threat is descending from the shadows above. Pamput's victory means nothing to Tambourine. Every champion on the list is just another name to erase before Goku can recover. Tambourine descends on the stadium in a sudden, brutal strike, while deep in the forest, Goku still lies broken and unconscious. In the English dub of this episode, the narrator identifies King Piccolo as an alien, a twist not actually confirmed in canon until many sagas later. If you enjoyed this recap, we are currently on episode of our full Dragon Ball marathon, navigating the intense challenges of the King Piccolo saga. Hit like and subscribe so you do not miss how Goku conquers this arc and continues his journey. Share this with a friend and let us know in the comments, what has been your favorite moment of the King Piccolo saga so far?